Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories, where today we've got one more quest to do outside of Dovan, and then we'll be going right back. So first we gotta talk to this lady. So yeah, we were asked to find a lady with vibrant pink love light in her eyes in Oasim Village. Or just Oasim. It's not Oasim Village, it's just Oasim. But apparently the only girl who fits the bill thinks it couldn't be her, so we need to go give a message of love to this little lady's Congalala, I guess. Yeah, that's a thing that just happened. And then we go to, where was it? Albarax or what? Gildegarin. Got it. Incidentally, last night I spent a few hours terrorizing players in the PvP mode because the new Monster Hunter fan club rules just were released on the DLC menu, and doing enough of that to get all nine egg fragments to make a full one of the eggs. Doing that gets you a special Quechuacha that has a Monster Hunter fan club flag on it. So, I mean, that's something. We're going here because we need to use Kutku's beak to smash some rocks. Forgot I had Aragon out front. And I actually don't want the Kutku out front right now. That's a bad idea. But yeah, I was... the rules for this thing... Is this where we want to be, or did we want to take the elevator? I don't quite remember. But yes, the rules of the fan club rule set are you can only use monsters that are rare 2 or lower, and everyone gets set to level 30. Okay, we wanted to take the elevator. So basically, Kurapeko is king in that meta. Like, it's got decent bulk to it relative to the other bird wyverns, and its capability for support is phenomenal. So basically just give it the right set of abilities, and it can ruin opposing teams. Like, my strategy was basically, I've got my Peko with Fireball and Salve Thunderbreath, which are enough to deal with most threats. Fireball nearly one-shots Legombis and Argyroses, and Salve Thunderbreath two-shots just about everything in the meta. So, basically, my strategy was to let my Peko do its own thing for the first couple rounds, just to build up some kinship. And I would use healing items as necessary. And basically, after 2 or 3 rounds, I'd have enough kinship that if I was using healing items, I could consistently get back enough kinship to just repeatedly use Salve Thunderbreath or Fireball on any target I wanted. So basically, I became support for the Peko, and the Peko was doing some pretty good work on everything else. Way to waste that back attack there, Blos. And yeah, Vengeful Tackle requires the Blos to be low health for it to do much. So let's go ahead and not use Black Blos here. But yeah, Pekko was doing great work. I ended up going 17 wins to 3 losses over the course of my attempts to get enough egg fragments, because unfortunately you get the egg fragments randomly, so you've got a 1 in 9 chance of getting any given part, and you get 3 fragments with a win and 1 with a lose. And it took me until my 20th match to actually get the top left corner. Which is certainly not as fast as one would perhaps want it to be. I only had to switch away from Pekko only once during that entire time, too. It was... had to swap over to Gendrome just to be able to do something. Because Pekko, I had just used the last of my kinship, and I needed Pekko to not do what it was going to do. So, yeah, just ended up swapping away so that it wouldn't do what it was wanting to do. Also, I've made all but one of the weapons available to me, that one being the Plesioth Greatsword. Though, actually, I want to be using the Striped Striker right now, because it is better than the Plesioth head by quite a bit. Till I can upgrade the Plesioth head again, but I can't do that until I can get green Plesioth scales, which is not yet. So now if we go this way, we should come face to face with another place with a breakable rock. Gonna grab these bones. And it's totally fine that an Io Prey is attacking us, because we still need to kill exactly one of them. I'm using a hammer now because it's the only weapon type that I haven't gotten 10 combos with. Of course, I'm not going to be getting those combos here. Small monsters tend to not survive long enough. Yeah, I'm really wishing I went with a regular Diablos. While Black Blos does have better stats, regular Diablos has a much better learn set. And actually, Monoblos, which is available post-game, has even worse stats, but its learn set beats the pants off of the other Bloses. And then at some point, they'll be adding in white Monoblos, or maybe they already have. I don't know what version of the game we currently have. I know we don't have the patch 1.2 stuff, but we might have the stuff with the Monoblos, or the white Monoblos, and the Orochi Kirin and Molten Tigrex. They were added in after the game's initial launch in Japan, but they were added in. So we may or may not have access to those. If we do, I don't know off the top of my head what sets white Monoblos apart from regular Monoblos. Maybe it'll be even better, which would be cool, because regular Monoblos has a pretty darn good learn set. And actually, now that we've opened this up, we are done with this part of the volcano. At least I believe so. And actually, we want to go to the volcano settlement. That'll get us closest to where we want to be. And let's actually take a little nap. Thankfully, our Black Blos's Savage Roar is going to be useful against a lot of what we come up against here. Well, not really a lot. It's mainly Agnactor. But Agnactor is a good thing to be good against. And I'll just leave the blue Kutku in my party. And we'll use Ratha for now. One of these two mine carts will take us to where we want to go. I don't know where... Oh. I don't want to go to the entrance. That's where I want to go. And thankfully, we managed to hop in the minecart before the Bulldrome became a slight issue. And by the way, just back on the Monster Hunter Fan Club arena meta, most of the rare 2 and lower monsters are weak to fire, which just makes Peko that much better. So really just Peko it up. Seriously, give that thing an electric move and maybe an ice move, and you'll be ready to take on basically everyone. The 3 losses I got were all because of people using ground slash with greatswords. Except they're not real. Nope. The kerning between the E and the F in that before is a little off. You really want it to not look like there's a space there. You probably are. That's good. So yeah, as I was saying, great swords with ground slash. They are highly dangerous in PvP, especially if they've got a good greatsword, because ground slash does heavy spread damage. And against most rare 2 and under monsters, it's enough to either one-shot or nearly one-shot them. And hunters as well are quite susceptible to being one-shot. It does have the drawback of lowering attack and defense for a little while after use, but if you've got a good enough monstie, you can keep any threats off of your rider anyway. Oh, sure. Yeah, but this is clearly not just any old part of the volcano. It's a laboratory. That's like saying no one can own the ground, so if something is in a building that's on the ground, I can just go ahead and take it because the ground doesn't belong to anyone. Except that's actually untrue. There's land rights and whatnot. Hey, Poog. I don't know what torn chains are, but I do know that it's kind of weird for a Poogie to have them. Well, there's something that's clearly unusual. Looks almost like a trap door. So there's where we're supposed to go. And nice stap. Yeah, we're not allowed to go further. But we definitely want to grab this chest before we investigate the sparkly. Otherwise, things will get a little annoying later on. Yeah, that ain't real. Yep. Maybe sell them as accessories, not as kinship stones, huh? That's what he wants. I'm sure they would, but that doesn't mean this is the right way to do it. Exactly. Is that so? I like how Itsy Bits is using the dance emote. Now he's prancing. It's true. Then I guess you have no use for friends? Shadowbox. Nope. So yeah, we've got a little shocky cat. Not that that'll ever help us in combat. I see a chest. I want to open it. Yeah, I'm fine. No, you're a little shocky cat. Yeah, I don't think now's really the time for that. So let's pop this open. That's pretty nice. Doesn't look like there's anything else we could grab from here, though there are bottles without caps. Specifically by, like, adding monster DNA to them or something. Oh, I know. It was, like, probably some sort of artificial rite of channeling. Gave them monster genes. You met number 6 in the underground garbage dump. There are also numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it turns out Naviru is number 5. With the power of all the numbers, you might be able to stand against Dr. Manelger. Meet up with the other numbers. You got it, quest text box. Thankfully, we can ride our monster in here. Otherwise, this would be slow going. What did you expect? There's an open passageway leading from your garbage dump to here. Like, seriously, there was literally nothing stopping us. I like how they just turned around and then speed walked away. Like, they couldn't give them at least something other than their standard walk cycle. Okay. Oh, you're just the little cat. Well, let's activate this right here. And then we'll head this way, because it's the way we're supposed to go. Though we will end up visiting all the other paths as well. Oh. It's an EX Uroctor. Just kind of hanging out. By the way, this battle music is my favorite battle music in the game. And there we go. Super tough. Okay, continuing on. Hey, look, it's cats, including a large one. Then leave. Yeah? Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I see a sparkly. And also, someone put a bookmark in there. And let's pop this on open. Ooh. I'm a little concerned about you there, Itsy Bits. Yeah, this is important. You do need to read this in order to be able to get the key. And while we do have 3 more of the numbers to find, I do believe we'll do that in the next episode. So join us then when we find the other 3 of the numbers. See you then, friends.